No, wait, maybe not.
Warning.
Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another lesson of BMS Weapons School. Here we cover ACM, or Air Combat Maneuvering, with 3 or more players, conducting 2v1 and 3v2 defensive and offensive scenarios. During the ground school, the 2 ACM roles are explained and as follows: the engaged fighter and the supporting fighter. I set up the students on offensive and defensive perches to apply the topics covered and practice the tactics. This was a live instruction, so please excuse me if I misspoke or had some conflicting information. Always remember to read and perform your own research. You really don't want to miss out on the end of the video. It has the full debrief and teaching points. Check out the description for chapters in my Aviation Plus store where all purchases directly support the channel. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See ya. Yes, so just, keep the fighter engaged, keep tally of them. You shouldn't have to keep tally of your wingman because that's not your job at this very moment. You're solely focused on the bandit because nothing else matters. It could be, I don't know, nothing. That's your only 2 jobs is to keep focus on the keep tally, and to make sure he stays offensive and he doesn't go towards your wingman. So if he's going towards your wingman, you have to communicate that, hey, 1, he's going towards you, 12 o'clock low or whatever. So I'm gonna move on to the supporting fighter. So Debug, what do you think? What do you think the number 1 priority is for the supporting fighter?
Not sure if this is number 1 because the other one is also equally important. But keep visual on the bandit, and also the wingman or
yes,
the engaged fighter.
So when it comes, go ahead.
I'm not sure which one is more important. I'd say they're equally important. So keeping visual on both of them, I'd say.
Yes, and either you or Rody can answer. So when you're keeping visual on an object or 2 people, what are some of the things you must pay attention to when you're keeping visual of a fight between 2 people who aren't paying attention to you?
You gotta keep track of who's who.
That's true. Anything else?
Aspects.
No, exactly. Stay above the fight. That way you can keep visual on both.
Yes, so you have to stay out of the fight. So don't be in the way all the time. It's like, what are you doing there? Like, you have to stay away and give them the right of way so they can do their thing. That's the second. That's the number 1 priority for you, to not be involved and to let them to do their thing. Which is, like you were saying, you keep tally and you keep visual, which also leads to keeping away from that, making sure you have good situation awareness of what's going on in the fight. And Holiday, you could chime in too if you would like, if you want to say something. But what's the third, or I guess the second priority as a supporting fighter?
Watch out for possible missile launches and call them as soon as possible.
Yeah. Anything else?
Well, if your wingman is behind the target, you got to get into a position where if he's gonna lose the fight in that situation, you come down and pick it up where he left off.
Yeah. So stay in an advantageous position.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's one of the priorities. But the number 2 priority, I read this. I might get mixed up. I read this like a couple weeks ago. But the number 2 priority is to keep SA of outside the fight. So make sure there's not a wall of bandits coming from the north or something. Make sure they're not going into a SA-10 ring. Like, just you have to keep awareness of what's going on above and outside the fight. That's the
that
second.
Makes sense because the engaged fighter is committing the entire to the fight.
Yep.
Exactly.
He's not paying attention to anything else with the person in front of him. So if you're going inside of a SA-6 ring or something, it's like, hey, 2 or 1, SA-6 ring north, recommend flowing south or whatever. And if the engaged fighter says unable, then he's unable. So you just have to let him know that this is happening. Just gonna let you know. That's basically the priorities for the two fighters. Yep. So engaged fighter maneuvers using all their great BFM as learned in the Bandit. Keep them on the off. Keep the Bandit defensive and stay on the offensive in the minimum amount of time. So that's always the plan. And then clears the supporting fighter to engage if he's in a better spot to shoot. So if the engaged fighter is not going to know where the supporting fighter is. So if the supporting fighter says something along like requesting, it's like a certain thing you say. Let's see, where is it at? Basically, a request to be engaged. Okay, yeah. In the east, high tally visual. So kind of Brody, kind of go through in each of these little sections. What does this mean? Obviously, this means to the east. And what does the high mean?
High means you're above.
Yep. What does tally mean?
You got visual. Oh, you got the bogey locked on.
Yep. And what does visual mean?
Visual, you got him also visual. You see him.
Yep. Do you know the difference between tally and visual?
And tally is locked on. Visual is just visual.
Not quite. Debug, do you know the difference between tally and visual?
One is for the bandit, and the other one is for the friendly.
That is correct. You know which one is for the bandit?
Tally.
Yep.
Tally, yep.
So when you say tally, this is specifically for the bandit. When you say visual, this is specifically for friendly. So he has bandit in sight and friendly in sight. So he has in from the east, high, tally, visual. So this is basically requesting, I have a good shot. Can I continue?
And then I see you both.
Yep, I see you both. Yes. So lead, who is the engaged fighter, I assume, is he sees 2 and he says continue. But continue doesn't mean to start engaging. 1 still remains the engaged fighter. So he's just saying continue, and that's kind of it. Like, okay, that's pretty much all that means. But if 1 or the engaged fighter says visual, I see you, off left. So the engaged fighter is going to turn off to the left. I would assume this means that the supporting fighter is to the right, I would assume. So he can come in from the right, you can go off to the left to deconflict. And then this word press is...
for you continue.
It's press means directive to continue the attack. So we're switching roles. That's basically what it is. So I'm off. I'm supporting. Press. You are now engaged fighter. So that's what that communication back and forth means. And all the supporting fighter, all of their communication should be. This should be probably the only thing you should say other than other danger, like if there's something coming. But this should basically be everything that you say. You don't need to say always on your 6, always to your left. Like, you don't need to say that. So unless the engaged fighter says I'm blind or no joy, which is the opposite of tally, then you can give them directions and help.
So in that situation, if you can go back for a sec, after the second line, visual continue. Let's say the lead actually loses sight of the supporting fighter. And the supporting fighter sees an opportunity and wants to come in. How would that go?
So it would go, so it would be in the east, high, tally, visual. And then 1 would say, no visual, continue. Like, I don't see you, so don't hit me, but you can continue.
Wouldn't it be 5-1 blind, continue?
I guess you could say blind, yeah. It'll be blind.
Or press.
It would be either, it would depend on what you want. So you could say blind, off left, press. So I don't see you, don't hit me, I'm off to the left.
Got it.
So it's you don't have to have visual between the two, because it's the supporting fighter's job to not hit anyone.
Right, unless the engaging fighter says to press.
Yeah, and then it's to continue to switch roles. Yeah. Any other thing you see in here? A question about?
I'm good.
Alrighty. So yeah, good communication is vital, because if you don't say anything, you're just 2 blind people fighting something you can't see. Okay, so as the supporting fighter, don't be directly above the fight. Don't be directly below the fight. So be within about 2 nautical miles, 12,000 feet horizontal. So that's the same. That the calculation is the same. So you're about 2 miles off, not directly above or below, but you're in that supporting fighter observation area.
You want to be above them, correct? Just not directly.
Yes. Well, you actually just whatever. Usually, you put someone above you so you can see over your canopy, so you can turn without them going below your cockpit. So if they're slightly above you, then you could roll You can roll a little bit more than you can if you were level.
So you just want to keep a lag suit and stay out of the way, but still support.
Yes. So you're moving around a little bit. You're making sure that nothing's around. If you have a better shot, if lead says no joy, and you could say whichever direction. You don't have to say the direction. Just say that tally high, and that's it.
Okay.
And then one would say either press or continue, or in tally, or in high tally. If you don't want to use that brain power to say what direction you are.
Okay, cool.
About 2 miles, so you can have the wide view instead of looking through a straw. You can kind of see what's going on. Yeah, something like this. So they're doing a little fight here, and you could go off a little bit, so offset to get that spacing, and then you can turn back, and then you can still see the fight.
This is cool.
Yeah, we go over this all, and I got videos up, so if you ever visit my channel, I got all kind of tutorials and stuff up.
Well, I just watched the one, I think with Debug and Rody, where y'all are doing the turns, the tactical turns.
Oh yeah, nice.
That was pretty cool.
Nice. And there's different tactical maneuvers. So this is the bracket. So you have 1 on the left, 2 on the right. So 1 gets engaged, and automatically number 2 is supporting fighter. So best place is to put the fight at your 10 o'clock or 2 o'clock, depending on your break direction. Keep your speed pretty quick. Keep the fight 2 to 3 miles away and 3 to 4 feet below / above you. 3 to 4,000 feet below or above you. Yeah, keep the area sanitized and look for other fighters. So if there's someone else, and you just say it's a 2-ship engaged offensive on the second Bandit, and then you're both doing your own thing.
Right. So fly cover, that's your number 1 priority, but keep a big picture SA at the same time secondary.
Well, yeah, for supporting fighter, first is don't hit anybody in the fight.
Right.
That's number 1. And then yes, the second is keep SA on the area. Make sure you're not going to anything. And then third is to always try to be in enter into the fight at an advantageous direction or position. That's the third thing to always be aware of. And then another thing is when you're shooting a missile, make sure that the engaged fighter is not between you and the bandit. So make sure that they're off first before you do any type of shooting.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Yes.
What is Bandit is in your WEZ? What is WEZ?
WEZ is Weapon Employment Zone.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. So within the range of your whatever weapon you have. When you're both in line abreast and you see a single bandit, you need to establish your roles ASAP. So you need to say 2 go engaged, or 1 is supporting fighter, and that would automatically set the role of number 2 as the other person as engaged fighter. So you need to establish your roles ASAP. Don't wait till you're merged. It's like, oh yeah, I guess I'm engaged now. Yeah, and then the supporting fighter would offset and kind of get that separation between line abreast formations. So this line abreast formation is a good way to see each other's 6. So you may see one person, but someone else might be somewhere else. Someone else might be somewhere else. So you don't want them on your 6 without someone knowing in your flight. But if you're both line abreast, or not line abreast, if you're both trail, then the person in trail, no one's covering their 6. So you need to stay in that line abreast tactical formation to be able to see each other's 6. Yeah, so let's see what's happening here. So Viper 1 and Viper 2.
Oh, this is defensive. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, defensive. I put you in the perch, and it's like, all right, I'm here. So so you got Viper 1, Viper 2 gets jumped by a bandit, and it's like, holy poop. So 2 can turn to the right, which would make the bandit turn to the right or left, either way, the other person can turn in and be behind him. So this is the importance of being in line abreast. If he was over here, it would be a little bit more difficult to get behind the bandit who's in front of you. So line abreast is important, is a very tactically advantageous formation to be in. And obviously the farther away, to an extent, is better. Your fingertip, it doesn't really do much good. So
you guys were flying this in your video. Y'all were at what, a mile and a half?
Yeah, about a mile and a half is pretty good.
Okay, cool.
And if it's a single he has to choose someone. So he's going to have to turn in one direction, and then the other person will just overlap on top. And this is like different switches. This is the late switch. So this is the defensive still. So number one, or the bandit comes in, pretends to switch or to go to number one, and then number two is like, oh, he's going to number one, and then he switches back, and then you have to coordinate yourselves to not hit each other and still be in formation to be able to counteract what the bandit does coming to the right at his number 3. So he's going after number 2 as his third here. So he's going after number 2. Oh, what the heck? I guess it's not really in order. It doesn't make any sense. But if number 2 comes over here,
those are the positions of the 1 and 2 and 1 for the bandit.
Yeah, but if you go by the numbers, so the third position is right here, and the bandit's still behind them both. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, right now he's getting close. He's going after 2, and then 1
is right here.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. So we'll just change this up. So let's just pretend that this is where number 2 is, and then number 1 is right here, and this is the position of the bandit. So someone is behind the bandit.
Exactly.
At some point.
Right now, 1 is right now behind the bandit.
Yeah.
But his belly's showing.
Yeah, so he would probably be.
You can't see him.
Either like level or turning in or something, but this wouldn't be the actual like attitude of the aircraft. But you see how someone is always going to be behind him.
Yeah, I think this is just trying to show if the bandit changes his mind and switches it up, if you're abreast like that, you're still going to be able to have the tactical advantage.
Yep.
It's just a terrible graph.
Yeah. But
yeah, because eventually you're going to have to split again, because he's going to come at the end of this. He's going to be behind both of you.
Yeah, if we use this 3 position on all of them, it's like what happened?
Exactly.
But yeah. And then there's this where the bandit has 3 options: go after 1, number 2, or just go straight. But if the blue force all go to the right, the bandit still has that decision to make. So there's one person over here. So if you go after him, he'll be behind you. If you go after this guy, then he'll be behind you. So there's not really a good time for the bandit.
Yeah.
And if you turn opposite, that kind of puts you in a weird position. You're far away from each other. You're probably not going to be able to see each other. You're going to go blind. You lose visual, separating from each other, and the bandit will choose one of you, but you're not necessarily going to be able to see who the bandit is choosing. So going opposite wouldn't really be a good, especially if he's between both of you. Yeah, it wouldn't be a good thing.
Exactly. It wouldn't be a good scenario.
And then there's another one. If between both of y'all and you do a cross turn, like, okay, well, I'm in the same position now. Nothing much
He's gonna have to choose.
Bandit could do. Yeah, have to choose someone. Yeah, maximizes BFM problem for the bandit. Neither fighter turns his tail to the bandit, so yeah, that's good. I guess on here, number 1's technically, I guess both are technically turning their tails to the bandit, in a sense. Yeah, Viper 2 may lose tally as bandit gets pulled through his deep 6.
Yeah,
possible snapshot.
The advantage is Viper 1 can maintain tally throughout the turn. That's if he doesn't go after Viper 1.
Yeah, so he could turn this way to give BFM difficulties for 1, and then now he's the engaged fighter and 2 is the supporting fighter, and it'll just go into a 1 circle here.
So in that case, 2 would, I would say 2, instead of continuing that same circle, reverse it.
Possibly, depending on how far the circle is. If he's about here, he might as well just continue.
Yeah, if he was about there. But if, let's say, Viper 1 is in that turn already and the Bandit's set right in the center, 2 would reverse his turn.
Yeah, possibly. Options.
Yeah. I don't know. This is my thought.
Yeah, there's unlimited amount of options, and then we're not even talking about a vertical sense. Like, it could be literally unlimited. So yeah, so there's this type of one, asymmetric Bandit. So the Bandit's kind of 45 on your heading there. Kind of do the same thing, hook
Exactly.
hook left or hook. Well, in this case, he's going to the right, so you would hook left. If you both hook right, you're just putting yourself right behind or right in front of him, so it doesn't make any sense. So everyone hooks left.
I think that's why they run so many of these exercises, is because there's so many wrong choices. Eventually, if you narrow down your tactics, it's like second nature that you're going to do more than likely the right maneuver.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, there's basically there's 2 options, the wrong option and the right option. So there's left and right. And you can go up, but that still just makes it kind of neutral. On the wrong option side, because you can just go straight if you want, but he's still behind you. So you have basically a right option and a wrong option. So the wrong one would be make a right turn, and the right one would be to turn into the Bandit.
Well, it seems like almost always is just turn in the same direction with your other flight.
Yeah,
is the best choice.
Yep. But if it was the other direction, going this way, then you would turn into the Bandit. You would make the opposite direction.
Right.
And then 2 would be behind him.
Yeah.
But remember, guys, this is all academics, and once in the cockpit, everything goes out the window.
It's gone.
Yeah.
What was it saying? No plan survives first contact with the enemy?
Yes.
That's cool that they have cherubs on here. Not a lot of people know that.
Yep. Nope. I forget. It's in the deep archives of my brain, so I don't really use that very much.
I mean, you literally have to be below 1,000 feet.
Yeah. But yep. So I'm gonna go to our syllabus for today. So today, like I said, it'll be ACM 2v1. The 2-ship. I'll have the IP will be the lead for now, and we'll switch back and forth between those. But as I said, there's tons of stuff in the basic employment manual. So we went over ACM Tactics, visual ID intercept drills. So basically, when you're merging someone, what are some of the things that you want to start taking note of when you're about to merge?
First of all, what kind of airframe are you going up against?
Backs. Yep.
Their speed.
Absolutely.
Their speed. What altitude?
Correct.
With regards to yours?
Yep. So yeah, all those things are correct. You need to kind of create the pictures. Like, are they going faster than me? Are they above me? Are they below me? Is it a F-22? Like, well, what is happening? So you need to gather all these things before you merge, so you can piece together what you need to do before it happens. This is the VID, and usually we have either Chalice to print what type of aircraft it is, or you have your TGP. And also, before the merge, you need to make note of their weapons if able.
Oh, Jesus, you have to zoom in.
You have to zoom in. So it's like, all right, this guy has, like, if you're
sniper pod.
Exactly, you got your sniper pod. So if you're at outside of the Fox 2 range of the Bandit, and you zoom in, you see Fox 2s only, then you're like, cool, I'm good. As long as I don't go into a visual fight, I should be good. Just launch off this Fox 3 and I'm good to go. But if you're about to merge and you notice the Bandit is clean, has absolutely nothing, and you know it, he only has he probably has guns, but he has no missiles, no Fox 2s, no Fox 3s, nothing. You need to take note of that as well.
Yeah, in that situation, you just try to expand from him. That way, you get a missile off.
Yes. So which circle fight, 1 or 2 circle, would you recommend if you have missiles and the Bandit has nothing but guns?
I would say 2 circle.
That is absolutely correct. Why?
Because you're giving more space, and you could increase your radius to the Bandits, and it all depends on let's say if you have a 9X, that's an all aspect missile.
Yep.
So in that sense, as you're coming around, even if you see them, and I've done this, uncage the missile, and that missile will do a 90-degree turn on them.
Sure will. Well, in the meantime, let's see. Debug, go ahead and show Holiday what a 1 circle fight looks like.
Okay, so Fighter A is coming from the left, Fighter B coming from the right. And then in 1 circle, the way I kind of commit this to memory is both fighters are kind of on the same side of the circle. So Fighter A goes like that, and then Fighter B goes like that. So if you're looking top down, you should see only 1 circle. And in the 2 circle, essentially, you're breaking in the opposite direction. What you said is correct. So Fighter B turns, A turns like that, and then the other one starts turning the other way. So if they're equal in terms of turn performance and speed, obviously, they're going to be on the opposite edges of one large circle.
Right.
And that puts separation in between.
Right, because the distance is greater.
Yep.
And as Rody was saying, the guns is because since your Bandit only has guns, so the distance is outside of gun range, but still inside of missile range, which is good for you, since you still have missiles.
Right here.
Yeah, and 2 circle. If a Bandit doesn't have guns, he could be trying to pull you into a SAM site or something. So 2 circle will work better.
Yeah, true.
Because if one is coming, see where number 2 is right here? Yep. If he keeps going in this direction and you close your radius right here, right there, you got a snapshot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can bleed that speed to get a shot off. Might not have any speed, but you did get a shot off, and they're automatically defensive. And if they don't do anything, they're most likely going to die. So you don't need that speed anymore in this perfect scenario here.
And remember that. Perfect scenario.
Yeah, perfect scenario.
Which never happens.
No. So you could be you bled off that speed, but that's someone behind you too, so now you're stalling. So it always depends on the situation at hand. So let's swap the roles. So if you have guns only and your opponent has missiles and guns, 1 circle or 2 circle fight?
1 circle to keep him close.
Absolutely correct. So you have to kind of judge which way he's going, or you could just wait till he turns and just turn that same direction and kind of jam his. He still has guns, obviously, but at least you'll be able to slash half of his weapon employment. So you just jammed his missile whiz. So now he's forced to guns at this point, which high aspect shots are always very hard. So you basically neutralized it for the time being.
He took his Fox 2 and 3s away with closing the distance.
Yep. So
It's
okay,
flanking.
so the
You're not supposed to know about you yet, right?
yeah, I'm invisible for now. So I'm just gonna get up behind you guys real quick, and then I'll call Bandit on your 6 or something. I don't know. Yeah, you guys are just flying along, trying to get information. I'm invisible for now until I pop up. You got Bandit on your 6.
Hook left. I'm in the merge.
So go ahead and say you're supporting fighter, defense, or engage.
I'm engaged. You're supporting.
Copy that, too. Coming up behind me.
Lock. Lock.
So supporting fighter, if you have a better angle, just kind of communicate that if able.
Copy that.
Lock.
Knock it off, knock it off. Falcon 1, you have bandits on your 6, close, within 1 mile.
Hook left.
Lock.
I'm
Lock.
engaged. You're supporting.
Copy that.
Lock.
He's on you. He's on you. I'm supporting. Break left.
Second left.
He's off. I'm on him.
Copy that. Coming around.
Lock. Altitude.
2, 1
Altitude.
visual, tally. Oop, lost tally.
One has a shot. Tracking.
Come back around towards the right.
Debug, you got me?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Knock it off, knock it off. Go ahead and reset. Very good, very good. That was much better. Got the rolls set. You noticed that I went to Rhodey first. You said Rhodey's tracking you. Rhodey's, you switched roles. And yeah, that was very good.
Thank you.
That one looked a lot better.
There, you did it good. Nice debug.
Alright, Falcon 1, be advised. Bogeys on your 6, close.
Hook right.
Lock.
Gain spike. Got tally.
He's on me.
Lock.
I'm engaged. You support. I'm way too slow for this. I'll need help here soon. Gain some separation and then come back. Uh-oh.
Lock.
He's on me.
He's on you. He's on you. Break left.
Altitude.
I
Altitude.
think he fired guns on me. I heard a beep.
Lock. Lock.
Are you a fencer too?
Tracking. Rhodey's dead.
Yep.
Alright, knock it off, we'll reset. I think someone's bingo. I think.
Yeah, let's do a full reset.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and
Alright.
everyone is
Eject.
eject. Yep.
Yeah, we didn't have the separation on that one to support each other.
But
No, we
you
didn't.
recovered for the most part. There was a nice little surprise I had for you there. Rhodey, did you have tally?
Yes, I did on you.
Yeah, so I guess you could just kind of jink if you feel like I'm pulling lead, if you feel like I'm in an offensive position, kind of jink upwards or downwards to get out of my area. Of course, you would see me shooting, so you'd be like, "Oh my God, I'm being shot at." But just know that if I got my nose on you, make sure not to stay in the same plane for too long.
Exactly.
All right, for this one, I want you to try the cross turn maneuver.
So we turn into each other?
Yeah, once the bandit has been spotted or called out.
We're going to maintain what speed?
350.
Yeah, 350.
150.
Falcon 1, be advised. Bandits on your 6. Single.
2 cross turn. Break.
Lock.
He's on you. He's on you.
Copy that. Negative. He's on you. I got good luck.
Take it.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm still engaged.
Lock.
Free to use guns.
Guns only. Copy.
Yep, guns only.
Copy that.
I'm engaged. Support me.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm extending.
Warning, 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 warning. Lock.
Jink.
No, he got me.
Continue.
Warning, 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 warning.
Look at me, I'm flying! Oh, no, wait, maybe not.
Warning,
Nice,
warning.
nice, very good.
Warning, warning.
Lost visual for all. Like, where'd you go?
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice. Thank you for avenging me.
Well, I should have saved you. I mean, other than avenging you.
Falcon, be advised. Singleton, close in your area, 6 o'clock.
Hook left.
Lock.
Two, I'm blind.
Going right into you. Oh man, that was a hook, not a. I'm sorry, my wrong, my bad.
Yeah, now I don't know which one is which.
So if that's the case, Rody, you would say like in a level turn, because I'm going descending, so you just say level turn.
Altitude.
Copy
you
that.
d-
Level
different-
turn.
So
I'm engaged. Extend.
Yep.
Lock. Permission to guns.
yes, guns are authorized. Go ahead.
Two, one on blind on you.
Extend north and come back. Support me.
Copy that.
I'm
I
offensive.
am Charlie. Gotcha.
I need help.
Gotcha. I'm right.
Press.
Lock.
Make sure you verify who's who first.
Copy that.
I'm extending. He's on. He's yours.
Lock. Warning, 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 warning.
He's going after you.
Chat. Flare.
I'm in.
Very
Ooh,
good.
Ooh.
Got me.
That was a
Got
bit
him.
close, but
So just off the bat, I know it's in the moment, but I came from the right side of you. So if I'm on the right side, which direction should you hook?
it should be right. But I couldn't see you in
Yeah,
time.
that's fine. understandable, because I know...
That was a blind turn.
Yeah. Alright, so this time, the moment you see a RWR 29, then fight's on. Alright?
Mhm.
Keep 135. We should be good. 350.
Copy that.
Hook right. The Bandit is on you. Bandit is on you.
Copy that.
Lock.
Guns free.
Defend, defend. He's on your 6. I'm in from your 6 as well, Jink.
Thinking.
Left.
Altitude. Altitude.
Come right. Gosh. Doing my best here.
Warning, warning. Warning, warning.
He's got me.
I'm on a 6, but I couldn't save you.
Not a problem. Okay, hitting escape
Yep, go ahead and exit.
and mission. Okay, coming out completely. At least I got 1 kill. I gotta do better out there. Jesus.
Very nice.
Warning, warning. Warning.
Falcon 1, be advised. Bandits, Singleton on your 6.
Lock.
2, I've got tally. Or lead, I've got tally.
Merging with him soon. He's with me. He's with me still.
2.
The no guns, just maneuvers.
2, I've got the
He's
shot.
with me. Here's
Or lead, I've got the shot.
Press, press.
2's pressing.
Lock.
Alright, your guns, guns, guns.
Do you have the pipper on me? Gotta have the pipper on me for a little bit.
You're dead
All right,
for days.
Cool, cool. Alright, knock it off, reset.
Lock.
Lead, I've got
Tally on the
tally.
bogey.
Copy.
Singleton.
Lock.
2.
He's
Lock.
slightly higher than us. I'm engaged.
Guns free?
Are we actually using guns?
Yes, guns free.
Copy.
I'm
2,
with him.
he's we just merged with him. I'm gonna
He's off you. He's off you.
copy 2. I'll
Stand.
flying high cover, extending.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Lead, I've got visual on both of you. You're looking good.
Warning.
I'm off
warning.
his yours.
Warning. Warning.
2. 2's pushing.
Caution. Caution.
Very good, very good.
Very good, Joe.
Thank you.
Alright, same. Once you see 29, fight's on.
Oh, what a nice day. Clear skies. What could go wrong here?
I'm loving Falcon. This is great.
surprises could always go wrong.
Lead, I'm scanning. I don't see anything.
2 break. Right. He's on you.
All right, Tally Tango on my 6.
Guns free.
2, you're engaged. I'm supporting.
2. I'm gonna extend him.
Lock.
All right, he's off me. He's recommitting.
Turn left.
2. All right, lead up line.
He's still on you. I'm supporting.
Lock.
All right, I've got visual.
Warning, 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 warning.
Pressing.
Very good, very good. Dead.
2, hook left. Bandit high. You're 7 o'clock.
Okay, yes, he's diving on you.
Altitude. Altitude.
Extend and come back for support.
I've got him.
Press,
He's
press.
low. Copy. All right, overshot him. You got a
coming
shot,
in.
lead?
I'm coming in.
2. I'm blind.
You're both in a stall going down. He's slightly behind you now.
2. Roger, 2. I might have a shot.
No, negative.
I'm on his 6.
Press now.
Altitude.
2.
Altitude. Lock.
Looking good.
2.
I mean,
Got him.
nice. Yeah, I was trying to get you guys in the slow fight.
I know.
I got a couple of you.
stalling.
I got a few of you in a slow fight, but Debug went zooming past me. But Holiday, you were still behind me, so that was very good. Or other way, I don't know who, but I think that's what happened.
Yeah, you were on holiday, and I was trying to stay fast.
Same here.
2, press on the red guy. He's gaining on me.
Coming around, coming around, coming around.
2, engage defensive.
Oh, snap.
Who's it?
All right,
Who's
lead.
it?
I've got
Who's
you
it?
down low. Both bandits are heading down toward you now. I'm
Who's it?
flying cover.
Lock.
Grab the one that was engaged with 2 if you can.
Copy.
Offensive.
You got 1 on your 6. I'm on him. Help. All right, 1's down. I got him. I'm trying to acquire the 2nd.
Mark 2. On the second one,
Warning,
he's hit.
warning, warning, warning.
Copy.
Very good, very good.
All of a sudden.
So, is it automatically resetting or?
One of the jets are probably spiraling to its death, so it'll eventually
Oh
reset.
yeah. How do I change the camera
I
view?
blacked out. Blacked out.
Oh, poop.
Oh, that's over.
Oh no.
And 2's hit again.
Sure, you look okay, but I can press anytime you want.
I'm on him. I hit him. He's still up though.
Break off.
All right, 3's breaking off. He's on me
Overshot.
still. All right, I'm turning in.
Stay support.
Copy. I'm high cover on you. I've got a lock. Okay, break off. Fox 2. He evaded it. Fox 2 again.
Oh, Jesus.
Good splash.
As the fight's on, Debug comes around, gets Tally. Oh, this is when I was going after Rhodey. I went straight after Rhodey. He's still behind me, so that's good. Brody's tries to pull that slow maneuver, hit the brakes maneuver on me. I slow down in time.
No, I didn't hit brakes.
Oh,
Just jigging and
just jinking back and forth.
mm-hmm.
I'm on roadie 6 o'clock, pretty tight there. The debug has it on me.
And I overshot here.
Yep, overshot. I think I got roadie there. I think either that or tracking, one of the two. I think that was it. So got roadie on that. So yeah, like I said before, when you're turning, see how long you turned?
Yep.
You just turned for enough time for me to get a track and get you. Now we're in the scissors. This is when I try to do the brakes, but debug catches on. Roll slow. I'm still.
One of the longer scissors, right?
Yeah. So I'm still in front.
That was a good lead pursuit, though,
Yeah.
from debug.
Still in the slow fight, going pretty slow. I'm still in front, but giving you some geometry issues. Oh, I think you got me. What happened? Oh, let's see what happened. I don't think it registered bullets, because I was sometimes seeing bullets and sometimes not seeing bullets. I think you shot me on one of these.
Yeah, I think here.
Yeah, I think it was right there. Yeah, look at that. Dead. Yep.
Nice.
Let's go back. Do stuff that happens at work. They do some when they do debrief. I'm gonna go over Brody's shoot down here.
Yeah, my error.
All right. So did you have tally during this? Do you remember?
Negative at that point.
Okay.
Let me see. Coming closer, because I did have tally on me there, there, and I lost tally right there.
Okay. They're both super close, right behind you, probably in your blind spot area.
Yep.
800
I'm turning
feet.
away. Yep, I'm turning away.
Yeah.
Trying to get tally on you.
I think debug told you to brake left.
Yep.
In hindsight, I should have told him to brake right.
Let's see what would happen if it was to the right. Yeah, you were already going to the... So, either or. Because you're still going fast, so... Doing circles around us. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is to regain tally. And then, if you're unable to regain tally, don't turn like at a constant rate.
Yep. Just jink.
Yeah, just jink, blindly jink. Just look forward and just jink left, right, up, down, do a barrel roll, like it's just all kind of things. And you don't even have to have tally because you're just worrying about, at this point, being this close to the ground, not hitting the ground, and just surviving.
Gotcha.
So 119, let's do 120. This is the MiG-29 on when Holiday was up. This is the first engagement.
Well, I think I got you on one of them.
Let me see. 30. Yeah, this one, I think, might have been a... Oh, over here. There it is. It might be this one, because I know it's sometimes weird when you're in dogfight mode, and it continues the Tacview, but it's like spaced out, so I might have missed it here.
Because I know I got
This
you
is
on
still
one of
Holiday.
them.
Oh, this is when me and Holiday were up. I don't know where the one that when you got me on one of them.
Oh, that was
'cause
just
you
me and
you
you
was
dogfighting
after.
way earlier, huh?
Yeah, I think it's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's 31 minutes long. Yeah, we missed this one. All right, they're setting up. That was the, yeah, this is the first engagement here when you did the hook right or hook left.
I think it was the crossover that I did wrong.
Oh, yeah, this is good. See how he's engaged? I'm right here, and I have a choice between to go to one of these two, but either way, I have someone going to be behind me. That was good for a left or a right hook.
That hook looks perfect.
Yeah, that was very good. So since you're in trail at this point, I lock onto you for a little bit, and then I just switch to Rhodey. Or yeah, Rhodey. And I was trying to have tally within both of you, but it was obviously very hard. But I would try to get one person locked up, and then look behind me real quick to see if you're behind me, and then look forward, and then I would be able to acquire you quickly because you're locked up. That was my kind of tactic back and forth with two people. See, right here, I was able to see both of you in the same picture.
Yep.
So for me, this is wonderful. And this is why I turned into both, I'm not going to turn this way. So I turned into both of you so I could maintain tally on both the bandits.
And I went to one circle because I was much slower than you.
Yep, and you were able to get in on me, so now you have nose on me about the same time. Let's see, what was our speed? Our speed was, wow, yeah. My speed was significantly faster, almost twice as fast.
Yeah.
I
don't want
turned
to pull too hard.
Yeah, I turned super hard. 6, 7 Gs.
Yeah, you're booking it.
But I didn't lose that much speed in a relatively sense. I'm still going 400 in that turn. I'm still going 350. No, I went down. So we both went in a downward motion. And then right here, I know I was fast, so I went into a one circle because I slowed down all my speed, and I instantly went into a one circle because I know I can get in on your turn radius. And boom, nose on a little bit before you, but roughly about the same time. But that was my reasoning to forcing that one circle to get back on you. And I did another one circle again because I thought I was slow, but in this case I'm not as slow as you, but 170 is not a tactical speed there. It's pretty neutral, me and Debug. And I think we're not doing any guns, we're just kind of maneuvering at this point.
Yeah, we called it off here.
Yeah, okay.
That's right, that's why this is long, because we did call off.
Yeah.
And then y'all reset up.
Oh, go back. Carol. There's the turn, the merge, go to Rhodey. Yeah, I overshot completely, so I was like, all right, well, and then got visual of Debug, a visual of Rhodey, so I was just going back and forth between the two of you. I think you got me on the tracking kill. So yeah, Rhodey, during these supportive fights, I know we didn't really have too much supportive practice, but in the supportive fights, you want to have a little bit more speed, about twice this, like 400 knots, and kind of just basically you're just enjoying the show. So you're just like over here doing either an orbit around, and trying to just keep tally of the two people engaged. Yeah, you're a little bit too tight. You're kind of probably hard to keep tally and visual. But you're in the, you stay out of the way. I didn't hear anybody saying like that's too close or something or near misses. This is when we got away. So with this, I just kind of chilled like right underneath you, Debug, for most of that time, just getting ready for something. And
Oh yeah, they got separated.
yeah, they got super separated, and then they tried to the ray gun.
Yeah, it's tier 2 ray gun. Yeah.
And you were like, "You're not locked onto me." I'm like, "I'm pretty sure it's you." I'm like 10 feet, 800 feet away from Debug.
That's scary.
Yeah, I was like literally right behind you. So, with my radar off, just chilling. Like I know where you two are without turning my radar on. I could just kind of be, and boom, I'm right behind you. Oh, is this the cross or something?
No.
No? Okay.
Yeah, we should have turned into you here, but I didn't have a tally, so.
Yeah, that's fine. You're still outnumbered by 2. It takes a lot to lose the fight with 2 people. Well, I guess you were a little close there. That was a little. It wasn't fully line abreast, but it was a surprise. There's people behind you. It wasn't a controlled situation. I kind of just threw it in you. So yeah, Debug is the. Oh, switched. Went to Rhodey there. I think I lost visual at one of these places. I think I died. So you got me.
Oh yeah, is that the one Rhodey got you?
Was it Rhodey?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh yeah, you said it was the cross turn one. Let's see. Yeah. Turning, trying to track. And I lost visual. Yeah, I was blind for this. Right when I merged, I was blind of everybody. Yeah, Rhodey went down, so I looked up. I was looking up here, but Rhodey went straight down, and I lost visual of him. And I was like, oh well, I'm dead. That's with that.
I'm gonna leave the stream and then come back because it's real blurry.
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Let's see. Why it's so blurry? 30 frames?
Maybe stop it and then restart it. You should be able to put it on 60 frames.
Yeah, I have it on 60.
Yeah.
I put it back to 30 to see if it'll do something else. But it clears up when I'm not moving. Is that what it's doing?
It's going blurry again. But let's play. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm watching.
So I'm in the middle of you two.
That's a good line abreast.
Yeah, it's wonderful. That's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad.
I think this is it.
This fight's on somewhere in here. This is a cross turn. Debug went underneath. I acquired Rhodey. Debug is getting visual. I lock on Rhodey again. I was able to get something off of Rhodey. Yeah, so the same with the being able to jink on this downward spiral here. But this
Yeah.
When I got you on this was just because you came in front of my HUD. That was just a luck of the draw. When you came in front of my HUD, I just had the trigger pulled, and you went right in front of my HUD, and I was able to get a shot off. And then debug is right behind me, and he got me. Yeah, that was pretty quick. I was trying to jink because I didn't have visual of you at all, so I was just jinking, trying to jink back and forth, see where you were, but was unable to.
I was frustrated.
Yeah, because you were flying good curver, but he had just already got him just barely in time.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel obligated for that you lost your wingman. Like, it's really, really saddening.
Yeah.
Well, this is the one where I came from offset a little bit. I tried to do that, and then you went to the left, but you didn't know where I was. But it's either way, you still have the advantage. There's two of you.
Yeah, this was interesting because I was watching from your perspective.
Yeah.
In your 3D stream.
Think you got me there? Oh, maybe not.
I thought I did, but apparently not.
It was close. I tried to put the brakes here, but you caught it.
Yeah.
It's a good you have speed, and then you nose down, you go to idle, and the other person, if they don't notice, they'll pass right in front of you.
Yep.
Especially if they're this close, like 200 feet, you have like seconds to figure out what's going on. While you're trying to acquire a target, that's a lot of stuff the brain has to figure out, and then you have to notice that they're getting bigger, and it's a lot. But you noticed it, and very good.
And I try to stay on top. And that's where I got you, I think.
Yeah, one of these passes. Let me get debug here. And see, I'm locked on the him. There's no way I have visual of you. Every now and then I would look behind you.
That you were not catching up here.
What was that?
Yeah, I think this is where I got you.
I could clearly see that Rody had a good advantage on you, and you were not catching up on me. So
yeah.
I was just watching for Fox 2 shots, essentially.
See how I jink?
Well, yeah, at this point we weren't doing any missiles. It was just guns.
Yeah, it was just guns. But still, look behind you still.
Yeah, you're in a good position there.
Oh yeah.
See how I just turn for like 2 seconds and then come back? Like I'm giving you zero time to get acquired of me. And I notice that you're close, so I'm not going to reverse because you're close here. I'm just going to continue this way because you're going a little bit faster than me. Oh, you got me. So yeah. So you got me on one of this turn right here. So right before I turned,
right there,
you shot me right in the turn a little bit. Got a few bullets on me. That was nice.
And I went up here to entice you into following me.
Yeah, and I was fixated on you, but I was still jinking a little bit. I was trying to get a head-on shot of you. That's why I was turning here, trying to get a shot on you.
And you guys,
watch
dead. This guy. Watch Prime with head-on shots.
Yeah, sometimes I can get it, other times I don't. But every now and then I get a lucky sniper gunshot.
Guns are hard.
They are hard.
No, they are hard.
I think we watched this one already.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, it was the acquiring, and it ended. Okay. Now 2 ahead. 18, 19, 20. 20 been with Holiday.
Oh yeah, this is my first one.
Yeah, it's the first one. There's that break left or left hook. See how you immediate, like he's on me immediately. So already I'm at the disadvantage from him being 90 degrees on me, and I'm focused on debug. And either way I turn, it would be in trouble because he's still behind me. And because I was fixated on him, I turned to the right, which puts him even more behind me. Now you got a clean shot here.
Yeah, this one I think we were just calling shots.
Yeah, you're saying track, and I'm like, you got it. I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, I'm dead. Like, yeah, you're dead all day. I'm like, all right, that's fair.
Watch the hunt view, I promise.
Oh yeah, it's like that's like yeah, that's pretty good. The whole way you had that on me. Yep, look at that, Jesus. Nice. Yep, dead.
Swiss cheese.
Then debug's doing good high cover there too.
Yep. Oh yeah, let me go back. Let's merge. Basically a switch of roles here, because debug was engaged and now he's not. He's still engaged, but he's the supporting fighter because this person is actually engaged with the fighter. Then debug goes up high to get that visual, and I know I'm slow-ish. I'm not gonna go follow him. No reason for me to stall here.
That's a good high cover though. Look at that.
Yep, able to come back in, see just about everything. Got a little close here on that.
Yeah.
A little close.
But I had visual.
Yeah, that's good.
And what, we knock it off here?
Yeah, we terminated set here. That was a hook. Right. Automatically debug in this position is the engaged fighter. And then kind of everybody's engaged here to see what happens next. So this could have been a...
Oh, that was close.
Yes, this is pretty close here.
Whoa.
1,000
Real
feet.
close.
Oh yeah, 300 feet. Oh yeah, that was close. Super close.
That's my bad.
I'm not sure who had the... I'm pretty sure it was just complete chaos, but not sure who had it, but yeah, you know what to do next time. Just kind of not turn into each other.
I didn't have visual here. I didn't realize this.
Then he reset, and he's...
I told you to extend a bit here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have that good supporting distance here. You got a nice shot here.
Now I'm covering.
Yep.
Here you come. Just in a second, because I'll fail with the guns or I'll shoot. That's what I remember.
Yeah, because I remember I had a good view of both of y'all.
Yep, that's a very good position right there. Yep, hit the brakes ish. And it came in because you were so close, getting fixated, and overshot, and you were literally right behind. It was perfect. So even though you may be in front, you could just like what you're doing, your afterburner, 547, just get out of there because you know I'm going slow, and I'm dead. So just like that, that was very, very quick and very clean.
All right, we're setting up on here. I think is this the one I was trying to get my tech in?
I think this is the one I said visual is fight on. I think this might have been that one. Visual or RWR are sensors. I think you had visual here one of these times. I remember debug calling for Holiday to break.
That's right, yeah.
Yep, said break. So just for future, I was reading. So saying break was right first, because first you want them to break first, And then after, you have the option to tell them why. So it's like brake right, and then a couple seconds pass, it's like Bandit on your 6. Like you want to tell them to brake first before you tell them why. You don't say Bandit on your 6 and they freak out and, I don't know, eject. I don't know what they do. But you don't want them to freak out first. You want them to do something before you tell them what's going on.
Exactly.
Holiday eject.
Like holiday eject. Like, oh my God. So, yeah, you tell them brake in a direction and then say Bandit on your 6.
Okay, so he said brake right.
Yep. And he didn't say anything afterwards, which is, I mean, it's fine, but just as for SA for the wingman, Bandit on your 6 after you say brake in a direction. I'm pretty sure you knew what was happening.
Yeah, didn't have visual. I remember that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's high-low, so that's good. That was good separation.
That's right. Now you're on me.
I'm going super fast, so I'm unable to turn in on anyone. And the MiG-29 it's not very good at fast speeds, at turning.
I think at this point I finally realized where you're at.
Oh.
Because I think I was blind this whole time on where you were. And Debug was walking me through where you were.
That was I don't know, my connection was being weird today.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of times of blue literature up on top.
Yeah, this is me pulling full stick. Like, I only pull like 6 Gs.
Ooh, he's in a good position.
Oh yeah, definitely. Trying to jink and get away. I'm going up. Oh, I'm dead. So I was trying to see if you can pass in front of me, but I died.
Yeah, at that point, I think that was the one where I finally figured out where you were from Debug walking me through it, and then I was just trying to get away, and he came in and got you.
Yeah. Here I was coming up high, kind of like a World War II bomber maneuver, and you guys saw me. It was the same visual or a tally fights on. I was high and to the left here. So you turned into me, which is good. Now you're both in like trying to figure out where this guy is, and it's good that none of you immediately started going upwards. You kind of kept your turn level to keep your speed up because you know I'm higher than you, so I have that option to gain speed. You don't really want to climb up to me because you'll just lose speed, and that won't really do any good.
I think I'll climb in a sec though.
Yeah, if like when you're close to them, just like the maneuver we were talking about early this week, if they're higher than you and you're lower, I think that's the energy deficiency maneuver or something.
Right, exactly, right.
Yeah, so if you're close, then by all means climb, because that's the best you could really do to create that geometrical.
Spend some energy, right?
Yeah, so they can do some energy, and then what you can do is turn back, like almost stall, but roll over and come back around. As long as you keep tally and don't like wing stall or anything, you could turn hot on them faster than they can turn all the way up. So you can just be right behind them at this point. Just basically what you did here. And then Holiday was pretty sure he was saying, I got him. And he's right in a very nice position here. And I went straight up. I had visual of nobody. I saw no one. I was completely blind.
Debug's playing good cover too there.
I saw the bullets. I'm like, he's somewhere behind me. I saw you. And I was spinning around, looking just over the horizon, just to see if I saw any specks around me.
Oh yeah, I think this is where we bleed our speed out.
Yeah, oh yeah, we stall. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm shooting like a madman.
Yep. I see bullets going everywhere. I'm like, I don't know where this guy is. So I tried to stall and regain visual. I tried to stall last, but you still have enough speed there. So I did not stall
Look at
last.
that.
And
They're
then-
just
This
shooting all
was
over the
kind of
place.
fun to watch from the distance.
Yeah, and you're just like, what is happening? Like, you're both in a stall. You're both going down. He's in front of you. Like, you're just...
Because we both lost each other.
Yeah.
and
And-
we're
and-
right next to each other.
And all debug can do is just kind of paint that picture of who's what. Where,
And he
where
was.
who.
He was walking me through it, and that helped.
Yep. I'm belly on. I have no clue where you are. So there's no way I could have visual of you because you're right in my blind spot. I think at this point I might acquire debug at some point.
What's our speed?
170, 199. So I have my speed brakes out. I'm like pulling hard on the stick. I'm trying to like balloon my way down so I could see you pass in front of me. That was my whole tactic. I'm like, I don't know what this guy is. Hopefully he passes in front of me and I could see him.
I'm on your side the whole time. But I'm blind too, because I'm still trying to find you.
Yeah. I think I might have saw you a glimpse there. Yeah,
Look where debug is too.
Yeah, that's
a
great.
good spot.
I think I'll overshoot here or something.
Yep, overshot, and I saw you visually go ahead, and I started to focus on you. Don't think I saw you behind me that close quite yet. I don't think. I think I might have saw you here. That's why I started chinking. Doing the same thing, idle, probably pulling as hard as I can to get you to,
Yeah.
to pull in front of me. Oh, you got me. Sweet.
Yeah.
That's good maneuvers, guys.
Yeah, one of these reversals, you got me. Guess it was that one.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It might have lagged or whatever, but you got me one of these.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere. It was probably on that, but it lagged and freaked out. That's the only thing that makes sense. Ooh, and that was that. The last one? Yep. This is the fun one. Free for
Oh, is
all.
this with all of us?
Yep, all of us here. So I was trying to get my wingman to like split. I was trying to split us up, which he did most of the time, so we could have some distance between each other. But could you imagine? So one thing I noticed is that there was a lot of talking from 2 and 3. So when someone other than 1 gets a detection or a contact on the radar, you don't have to call out the bullseye. You don't have to do all that because that just fills up the radio. So you have to let 1 divvy out the targets. Like number 1, you'd be farther away, so you wouldn't be 20 miles, have 8 seconds to figure out everything before you merge. So you'd be farther away, and you'd be able to give those. The 1 would be able to give those sorting out. Like 2, you take the lead. 3, you take the trailer, and you'll be able to sort out it a little easier than if it's so close. But
the only reason I did that is because I didn't hear anything from anyone, and I just called out that bullseye.
Okay. Because you can only imagine if lead is trying to sort out, and then 2 wants to call bullseye and what he had for lunch and all this stuff, different things. Like, so he needs that radio time to start giving out commands.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely correct.
That's the one of the things that I noticed on there. And it'll take practice because it'll not sure what happened to your aim 9s here.
Oh, I know he flared the first one.
I think we were lagging here too.
Oh yeah, look at that. Jesus. Let's go over here. All right, let's look at this one. All right, debug and me. So we're in the merge, about the same speed. I think I'm still lagging. I just flared. I didn't know what was happening, so I just flare. Saw visual of I think that's Holiday or Rhodey. Saw visual of Rhodey. Went to debug. I'm pulling as hard as I can, all 6.3 Gs.
Nice move.
Yeah, that looks slick.
And that's
You
right.
shot your wingman.
Who
Yeah,
just got
that was when I
hit?
shot my wingman. I was like, oops.
Oh, you shot your own AI?
Yeah, I shot
Yeah,
him.
because
Oh no.
I was so close to him. Or
Like I wasn't. My mind wasn't in the red 4 sense. I was like,
Yeah.
MiG-29. That's automatically enemy.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
noticed about him. I'm like, dang it. And I saw you coming in. I'm like, please hit him. Please hit him. But it didn't.
Rhodey and I are focused on him the whole time.
Yeah. Then he
But-
explodes.
Rhodey should have been debug though. It was probably we're all confused.
Yeah. When there's a dogfight with like more than 1v1, it's complete and utter chaos.
Oh yeah, this is a proper furball.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
And here I tried to hold off on that Fox 2 for a bit because area was not clear. But I saw you taking that shot and you were heading towards Rhodey, and that's why I decided to shot.
Okay. Yeah, you got to make sure, and that's another thing. You got to make sure you, 1, don't hit your wingman, and 2, make sure that the line of fire between you and the person you're firing is clear.
And look what happens as soon as I take the shot. Look who enters the frame.
Yep, so there's a Fox right there. So yeah, that the frame is kind of like, it's like 30 degrees or something. So that window that the missile sees is like this. So at this point, it's good. But once it starts turning, the window moves a little bit. But it seems like it's pretty fixated.
Ooh, yeah. But somebody was close.
But yeah, it did
was that
enter the
me?
frame there. Holiday. But there was
Yeah.
no more shots being taken, and debug saw you there, so it was good.
Cool.
I'll just try and random. I think I did grinder with the MiG-29, so he went cold for a little bit and then came back hot to get that distance.
I think, is this one we all die?
It was one of these. Not, I think it was one of the last, maybe the last 2. The second to the last. Me and Rhodey. Boonk. Me and Rhodey here. Yeah, I just shot that thing off like instantaneously. Rhodey, were you able to get a lock on me?
I had a lock. I just couldn't get it off the rails.
Oh, okay.
Twice. For some reason,
That's right. I think I remember this one.
the last one. Yeah, I couldn't get it off the rails.
My wingman's like, fire everything. Fires everything right out the bat. Misses both times. And now it's on. Oh, that was close. That could have been bad.
Wow.
What did oh yeah, shot at him.
Yeah, you shot at him, and then not too long later, debug comes right in the view of the
Oh shit!
the
Yeah.
AIM-9.
Goodness.
I don't think the A9s were even heated up. I mean, because none of them tracked, but still.
Well, you gotta uncage. So it'll growl,
Oh.
and then you gotta uncage, and it'll be a solid beep, a solid tone.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. That's
That's
what
what
I did.
I didn't uncage
That's what
him
I
the whole
did.
time.
Oh,
no,
oops.
neither did I. Not the 9X, not the 9X.
All right, let's continue this engagement. So here's the wingman on debug now. Holiday has a good position. I think he has visual here. Yep, he does. Or tally here. And I come behind. I'm like, uh-oh. But debug is behind me, kind of, in a way to get right behind me. Now we're in a red, blue situation here. He gets shot down by Holiday. Very good. He's in a position to hit me, and he does.
Nice.
That was perfect.
That.
I think this is the flight of the shame.
Yeah, one of these we all get shellacked. I remember I was like, what? Wait.
What has
Oh,
happened?
yeah. Well, no, and then the next one after this, we all die except for Rhodey, and Rhodey gets in that turn right fight.
Yep.
Yep.
But I think this is the one we all die.
So here we're split by like 5 miles. So we're basically 2 different groups. And yeah, there's 3 of you, so one has to go with one person, so someone's going to be alone. So just that's how it works. So
That's right.
the Holiday and Debug are on this one.
I had a perfect shot there.
I guess
hit it.
you switched over to me on that one.
How did I dodge that missile?
That was pretty close.
Or maybe not.
Who's firing at Prime right now?
Going over here? That's
Me.
weird. You go back. That's Rhodey. Yep.
Okay.
So he hit me. So you got me on that.
Yeah.
So clean fire. There's nothing around. That was good.
Bam. Yep.
Go back over here to Wingman. Holiday.
Launching uncaged missiles.
Yep, it just kind of it went after the flare. Went after something. Another one uncaged.
Way too close, too.
That was going after you, Holiday.
Oh,
That's
damn, yeah.
Oh, I gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, bolt.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so that was that. I guess on there, yeah, it was just the luck of the draw. Like it was just I happened to be over here, and you were fixated on this, and you weren't and not able to see me launch this.
No, I had no clue. I just got hit. I remember just getting hit, and that was it.
Yeah. It is what it is. Depends on the situation. So debug, yeah, I got the close range shot off of debug, got him.
That's right.
That's the AI.
And this is the AI did it. And then now it's just Rhodey and the AI.
Oh, yeah, this is the turn rate fight. Right?
Yes, this is the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta control those aim nows way too close.
Way too close.
Yeah, I told you extend because he's going slow. Let's go back. So he's going slow, and you know he's going slow because they kind of AI kind of rock their wings and stall a little bit, so you know they're going super slow, and that's your chance to do that 0G maneuver and extend because he's going super slow. He's not really gaining any speed. There he goes, but you're already going 400 something knots, so you're able to turn back around and control the fight here. As long as you keep visual. That's good. You were preemptively flaring. That was good. Because you probably might have lost visual for a second and you're just, I don't know what's happening. So you just kind of flared off a little bit.
Yeah.
That little jink, single bullet goes out.
And I can't see crap right now.
Yeah,
No,
all you
no,
can do
that's
is,
not it.
1, not hit the ground, and then 2, just kind of jink back and forth. See. That glorious
No,
circle fight here.
yeah, it was after this.
It's just like even the whole time.
Yeah, it's just even
Yeah.
the entire time.
And I'm trying to extend it a little bit and close it up. Nope.
Yeah, you see how the turn rate is 18? I don't know if you can see it, but the turn rate for the
Yeah.
29 is 18. The turn rate for you is 16. So you're not turning as fast as the 29, even though you're going. Well, he's going a little bit faster, but he's able to get behind you in this case because he's starting to get behind you. You did an excellent job transitioning and not getting shot, kind of jinking back and forth. He extended again, so he went off this way. So if you would have saw that, did you see him go up?
No, I did not.
So if you would have saw that, it would have been a better tactic to come back around and try to get him because he's going straight up for some weird reason, losing speed and.
Oh yeah, I did see that, and
he end up behind you again.
Around.
So.
Mm-hmm.
You could have also kept climbing there, and he wouldn't be able to follow you.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you're going almost Mach 1. Yeah, you could have kept climbing, going half your speed.
Was that a hit?
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's just like the physical missile hit, but it didn't arm. That was the one that he shot too close.
Yeah.
It didn't really explode. But it hit. It was high aspect.
Oh, that's close.
That was close. See how you're 500 knots and you're actually gaining speed?
He's pulling 9 Gs.
Yeah, you're pulling 9 Gs, so you gained. Goodness, you gained all that speed up here. And in a realistic scenario, you have all that speed to just run. Just get out of here. Just go towards the friendly area and leave this guy alone.
Exactly.
You're turning Gs, you're gaining speed. Still turning 9.3. Still turning. Lost 30 or so knots. Still descending or losing speed. And then when you come back around, you start gaining that speed back, and you've been pulling all those Oh, you're out. You're done. You're sleeping.
Yeah, I'm sleeping right there. It's night.
Yeah, night time. Let's see how long you pulled 9 Gs for. Jesus Christ.
A while.
So there's 9, 13, 18. 9 Gs, 9 Gs.
But just I still have
and sleepy time.
Yeah, I know. The cone gets closer and closer, and I'm still looking at him until it just
goes away. So you were in Gs for about 20 seconds. Just 9 Gs, straight up 9 Gs for about 20 seconds. So that's a long time.
We've all been there before.
Oh yeah.
No,
and then you went night.
I think it's cool how Falcon simulates the G lockout. That's pretty cool. I do that all the time in DCS and F5. Always G lock in that thing. Yeah.
And it's a snowball effect. You get in there and you try to release off, and then it might last another 2 seconds. You go back in, it goes like instantly.
Yep.
All right.
Just blood pressure.
Instant missile. Oh, poor debug.
Maybe this is the one where all die.
Debug's gone.
There's one where all three of us die.
If you're
Oh.
gone as well.
Yeah. Rhodey's gone. Yeah, I get Rhodey. My wingman gets debug. Now it's just us two and Holiday.
Yeah, and I'm screwed.
Like it's just you. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, that was it. Oh, gee, what?
Look at that guy, yeah. AI.
Look at that missile.
What? Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, this happens. I've seen this before.
Let's slow that down. So that's a 180-degree turn. Oh my
Jeez,
god.
is that realistic?
I think it. I know the AIM-9X can. I don't know. I don't think this is the AIM-9X equivalent for Russia, but apparently
Well, those R-73s aren't no joke. I mean, but
pulling
I mean,
38
you got
Gs.
me. Holy.
It's just like I'm just gonna turn here real quick. Don't mind me.
Don't mind me.
60
like
60-degree rate. So 60 degrees
you're
per
not-
second.
You're not
Hey.
going anywhere.
You know, the funny thing is,
The miss was just fishtailing.
if the situation is right, you can actually get it to hit the launching platform.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have done that.
That's insane.
Goodness gracious.
Mach 1 just turning on a
You mean-
dime.
You mean the missile come up and hit your own plane?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if the situation is right.
Yeah, if you're going faster than it, I think, or if you don't have your nose
I
up
mean,
a little.
you shoot at it to someone, and then he does a tight turn, and all of a sudden the missile is coming your way, right?
Mhm.
So I guess the thing would be the distance. That's probably the thing that hurts you the most. Pretty close together.
Yeah, that's true.
And the uncage, that also hurt us.
Oh,
Yeah.
tell me about
and
it.
that freak maneuver that happened right there. The heck was that?
So next time we three ship, we'll spread it out and uncage.
Yeah.
We're learning lessons here.
Right, me and debug. Already a missile out. Second missile out. All missiles miss. I try
I
to.
like how you went high, debug.
Yeah, you went just kind of get a sky view, bird's eye
Yeah.
view. Came back and shot me. Bloop. Done.
Somebody just got shot too. Who was
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, Rhodey. I was able to get a shot off on Rhodey.
I was bait.
So,
Because up
Shot-
here, since you have missiles, you could go up there, turn really quick, get your turn rate really fast down. You might have slow speed, but you can always shoot the missile and just kind of look and choose which one you want to kill.
So shot out on Rhodey, debug shot out on you,
Yep, that was me.
and then I'm on the AI.
Yeah, this
I
was
think
me.
The AI killed me, didn't he?
No, you got all. You guys got. I think.
Is this the very last one?
I think it's either the last or the second to last. It might be the last one.
Because the last one was like the really good one. I'm shooting dead missiles.
Yes. Blind missiles.
Well, where's debug right now, though?
Yeah, he's just above, kind of.
Oh,
supporting.
perfect. Yeah.
Yep.
That's right. I think he tells me to break off, and he gets him.
You're closing in pretty close here, risking an overshoot.
I think he's got a good shot. Tells me to break off here any second.
There he goes
Yeah.
coming in. Yep,
Yeah.
and boom,
There it is.
and
yeah.
dead. Yep, very good.
Nice job.
I remember that. Yeah, good job.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when he was just one engine out, and you're still trying to make sure he didn't come back and shoot y'all. And he's dead. That was the last one. So yeah.
Yeah, that was the last one. That's the one that I said you guys used me as bait.
Unintentionally,
Oh.
but kind of.
I think if we had good spacing, we could have saved you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's my fault too.
This is the last
Maybe-
one?
Yeah,
Maybe
still the
since
last
this
one.
Was 3 versus 2. I mean, it's a bit unorthodox, but you guys could have gone spread, and I could have tried to wait them for a couple of seconds, and then you would come from the sides and kind of pincer them in.
Ooh, who just hit that MiG with a missile?
That was Debug. So the last one he got me when he went up high. And then
Oh.
he shot me from above. But yeah, that's tonight's training.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Very
that's
that's
fun.
nice.
Just felt good, man. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
excellent. Lots of fun, lots of learning.
Yes.